We rely on instantaneous digital messaging to navigate our daily routines. For many, it is the primary way we connect to the outside world. So when a user opened Instagram at 6:30 a.m. on July 22, 2026, and tried to send a simple direct message, it was unsettling when the text just sat there. The message hovered in the thread, completely unsent. Naturally, the next instinct is to check the rest of the conversation. But scrolling up for context only resulted in an error and an endless loading circle, failing to retrieve older messages. When that main communication artery is suddenly severed, the immediate reaction is isolation. You are left wondering if your specific device is broken or if the entire network has hit a wall. When an app stops working, users instinctively look to the host company for official confirmation. But anyone checking Meta's official corporate status page that morning found a calm, green dashboard reporting no known issues. This chart shows the reality on the ground. Thousands of users were flooding third-party tracking sites like Down Detector, creating a massive surge in outage reports. When the corporate dashboard contradicts the broken device in your hand, it creates a massive information vacuum. Here we see the escalation. Almost immediately after the glitch began at 6:30 a.m., reports blew past 2,000. By 7:17 a.m., the volume force data passed the 3,000 mark. The crisis eventually peaked near 4,000 simultaneous reports, completely dwarfing normal baseline traffic. The irony of this massive spike is that the actual platform hadn't crashed. The main Instagram feed was entirely functional. You could load the app and watch videos. The failure was completely localized to the direct messaging architecture. But because the failure was so specific and completely unexplained by the company, users were left to guess at the cause. An information vacuum causes user anxiety to bleed outward into neighboring platforms. This comparison chart shows a secondary spike. Confused users began reporting over 1,000 outages on Meta's standalone Messenger app. The frustration then rippled to the main Facebook app, which absorbed over 300 collateral outage reports of its own. While thousands of users were flagging issues across 3 separate apps, Meta's status page remained unchanged, showing no errors at all. Corporate silence doesn't prevent confusion. It merely turns a single localized technical glitch into a perceived wider failure. This line chart tracks the de-escalation. At 7:49 a.m., the massive influx of user reports leveled off. At 8:33 a.m., we see a massive drop-off, plunging to 2,600. The final resolution came at 9:24 a.m., falling under 250, ending the 2-hour blackout. This technical glitch was resolved quickly, but it underscores a growing trend in how we've learned to verify the status of our digital tools. We operate in a reality where official corporate channels are often the last to acknowledge a technical failure. Corporate dashboards are heavily managed and can be slow to reflect reality. User frustration, however, operates in real time. Crowdsourcing our outages by looking at third-party data is the primary mechanism people have to prove they aren't alone in facing a technical wall. In moments of digital silence, the clearest signal of a platform's health doesn't come from a corporate status page. It comes from the collective voices of the users themselves.